Good morning, everyone. My name is Fiona Flores, your lecturer for today. My topic is about teenage pregnancy. Let's start. So, first, what is teenage pregnancy? Teenage pregnancy is when a woman under 20 gets pregnant. It usually refers to teens between the ages of 15 to 19. Teenage pregnancy, also known as adolescence pregnancy, and it is a health issue that has an effect on all of us. A child having a baby as a teenager is more likely to face critical social issues like poverty, lower educational levels, or poor education, risky behaviors that lead to poor health issues and child welfare. Next, cause and effects of teenage pregnancy: inadequate sex education, peer pressure, absence of parents. So the main cause or reasons for high rate of teenage pregnancies are inadequate sex education and a lack of access to birth control. Some girls do not know that having sex can result in pregnancy or fully consider the responsibility of having children. Peer pressure, peer pressure is also could also influence the typical teenager's perceptions about sexuality so much, so that teenagers tend to conform to the norms about sexual behavior which are deemed acceptable to the peer group to which he or she belongs. Teen girls are more likely to get pregnant if they have a limited or lack of parental care, communication, supervision, and guidance from their parents or guardian. So before we proceed, let's watch a short video about risks and effects of teenage pregnancy. So let's proceed. Next is how to prevent teenage pregnancy. So we have family relationship, sex education, youth social development. So from a young age, it is important that young children and adolescents have a reliable and trustworthy adult to confide in. Having an approachable and knowledgeable role model or adult in your life will greatly decrease the chances of teenage pregnancy. Parents often neglect explaining the anatomy of the body to their children. However, providing this information and educating them during their youth is an extremely important protective factor against teenage pregnancy. Open communication and time spent with children is also a protective factor against teenage pregnancy. Children and teens should be able to approach their parents and ask for their time, whatever in need. So next, sex education is designed to help young people gain the information, skills, and motivations to make healthy decisions about sex and sexuality throughout their lives. School sex education can effective in reducing teenage pregnancy and increasing young people's knowledge and improving their attitudes related to sexual and reproductive health and behaviors. So in youth social development programs, it targets the social and psychological skills that are necessary to avoid high-risk behaviors such as early sexual activity. These programs operate on the premise that adolescents who delay sexual activity have high educational aspirations, peers with similar norms, and parent-child relationship, characterized by supervision, support, and open communication. Before we end, let's watch a short video about campaign for teenage pregnancy prevention.
Today, it starts with an innocent text message. Hi. How are you? Then. I like you. Then. I love you. Then. I want you. That's how teens today tell their love story. But does it have a happy ending? Not for this girl. This girl will get pregnant more likely at age 17. Data from the Philippine Statistics Authority has found more than 18,000 girls between the ages of 15 and 19 have had a second child. The Philippines has one of the highest teen pregnancy rates in the world. Every hour, 24 babies are born to teenage mothers. That's 500 every day. But how does this affect the country? The issue of teenage pregnancy has several consequences. It is continually increasing the population growth rate in the society. Many babies are being born through it, which cannot be catered for by the available resources. The issue encourages dropping out from schools. Many pregnant female children end up dropping out from school to avoid shame. Teen moms might face a number of mental health conditions related to childbirth and being a new mom. Examples of these conditions include baby blues. The baby blues are when a woman experiences symptoms for 1 to 2 weeks after giving birth. Depression. Being a teen mom is a risk factor for depression. If a mom has a baby before 37 weeks or experiences complications, depression risks can increase. But how can we help other girls like her? What if we also start with, "Hi. How are you?" We need to know how they are, what they feel, and their plan in their lives. And how about the boys? It also pays to listen what they have to say. How can we prevent teenage pregnancy? First, teenagers need guidance and an authority. To educate both boys and girls about gender roles and issues, specifically, what happens to their bodies during puberty, so they could know their limits. Let's also practice sexual abstinence. Refrain from any sexual intercourse works 100% of the time. If he truly values you, he will always wait. Beware. And be aware. A campaign for teenage pregnancy prevention.
That would be all. I hope you learned something in my topic. Thank you. Have a great day.